Dear students, this is Vikas Golden Grammar Book for Standard 5. Some of the schools are using this book for teaching grammar part. So any of the student who is following this book can go through the videos. This will be really helpful for the students. The first lesson in this Vikas Golden Grammar Book is the sentence and the phrase. First of all, you should understand what is the difference between a sentence and a phrase. Sentence means a complete sentence statement with a complete meaning. But how is the sentence made? सेंटेंस बनता कैसे है, वाक्य बनता कैसे है? शब्दों को जोड़ के. When you join the words together, meaningful words, मीनिंग होना चाहिए वर्ड्स का, उसका अर्थ होना चाहिए. सो व्हेन यू जॉइन द मीनिंगफुल वर्ड्स और व्हेन यू पुट द मीनिंगफुल वर्ड्स टुगेदर, इट फॉर्म्स अ सेंटेंस. Okay, let's read this first and you will understand what is a sentence, and slowly you will understand what is a phrase also. Now here, point number 1 is a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Again I'll repeat, sentence क्या है, what is a sentence? It's a group of words. कोई भी words ले लो जिसका meaning होना चाहिए. That will make a complete sense. Okay, now a sentence will always begin with a capital letter. मतलब अगर sentence आप लिख रहे हो तो first जो है, जो भी word आप लिख रहे हो उसका first letter will always be a capital letter. See, the sentence will always begins with a capital letter and it will always end with a full stop. Means at the end it will have a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. So first of all you should know what is a full stop. सबको पता है ना full stop? This is a full stop. Dot is a full stop or a question mark. So this is your question mark or an exclamation mark. This one, a line, standing line and a dot down. This is a exclamation mark. So always remember, the sentence will begin with a capital letter, ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Now let's take the first sentence. Now which is the first sentence over here? He shouted in pain. He shouted in pain. So you can see here, see this one, first letter. H is in capital letter. Okay, he. H, capital letter. So always the sentence starts with a capital letter. He shouted in pain. After pain there is a full stop here. See. So the sentence has ended with a full stop, or it can end with a question mark or an exclamation mark. So you saw the first sentence. Let's read again. He shouted in pain. Now let's see the second one. I love my parents very much. I love my parents very much. Now see the first letter over here. Again it is in capital and at the end there is a full stop. Okay, let's see the third sentence. The soldiers searched far and wide. The soldiers searched far and wide. Again you can see the T is capital, at the end it's a full stop. But there is one more criteria, as I said. क्या होना चाहिए criteria? Starting with a capital letter, ending with a full stop or a question mark or a exclamation mark. पर और एक चीज़ है, it should have a complete meaning. Sentence का meaning complete होना चाहिए. So यहाँ पे sentence का meaning complete हो रहा है in all three sentences. He shouted in pain. वो चिल्लाया, दर्द से चिल्लाया. I love my parents very much. The soldiers searched far and wide. Okay. Now, suppose I will only read this one. मैं इतना ही पढ़ूँगी. This part. In pain, very much, far and wide. In pain, very much, far and wide. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? कुछ भी नहीं, because words का meaning incomplete है. It does not have a meaning. In pain, क्या pain में है? What is very much? What is far and wide? So it does not have a meaning. Such group of words, when it does not have a complete meaning, such group of word is called a phrase. So I hope it's clear. A sentence will have a group of words with a complete meaning, but a phrase is a group of words that makes some sense but not a complete sense, like in pain, very much, far and wide. Okay, now here let's see the first exercise related to the sentence and the phrase. Exercise number 1. Given below are some group of words. Write against each group whether it is a sentence or a phrase. So can we do it together? See, the first one is done for you. Mona sat quietly in her room. हाँ, मोना अपने रूम में चुपचाप से बैठी है. Meaning is complete ना? How? See, the first is a capital letter. It is ending with a full stop and it is having a complete meaning. So it is a sentence. Now let's see the second one. In the bus. But what is in the bus? Meaning complete nahi hai. There is no complete meaning of the words. In the bus. So it is incomplete. So it will be a phrase. So you will write here PHRASE, phrase. Okay. I will only write P over here. But when you are writing it in the book, you have to write a complete word, phrase. Now the third sentence, very quickly. Now these are also group of words, but it does not make a complete sense. पूरा meaning नहीं बन रहा है. So is it a sentence or a phrase? Yes, it is a phrase again. B. Next is number 4. The mouse disappeared very quickly. Yes, very good. The mouse disappeared very quickly makes a complete sense. It is having a capital letter, it is having a full stop, and the words are having a meaning. So it is a sentence. Next is, an elephant is larger than a bull. Here also you have a capital letter at the start, full stop at the end, and it is making a complete meaning. So an elephant is larger than a bull will be a sentence again. Okay, this will be a phrase. Okay, next is number 6. Larger than a bull. But what is larger than a bull? Incomplete meaning again. So it will be a phrase. Unity is strength. Here there is a full stop at the end, capital letter at the start, and meaning is complete. So can you guess, students? It will be a sentence. Here and there is no full stop. The meaning is incomplete. So here and there will be a phrase. Now exercise number 2 is underline the phrases in the sentence given below. Means only phrases. Phrases is what? Without a complete meaning. So first one, see, he was a man of great strength. This is full complete sentence, but we have to underline only a phrase, means without complete meaning. So he was a man of great strength will be your phrase. Only of great strength. Number 2, the girl has come from the cottage. So which will be the phrase here? The girl has come. After that, from the cottage. Okay, next is, have you ever observed when I'm underlining, he was a man of great strength. The girl has come from the cottage. After the verb, the phrase is underlined, from the cottage. Come is a verb. Okay, see a third one. Harish ran. Ran is again a verb. So it will be the phrase now. with great speed. Okay, now next see sentence number 4. The children walked towards the gate. So now tell me which is the verb here. Walked, action word, now walked. So which will be the phrase after the verb? The children walked, phrase will be towards the gate. Okay, next is our teacher arrived at that moment. Come on, tell me, students. Arrived is a verb. So which will be the phrase now here? At that moment. And last is, would you like a person with a bad temper? Would you like a person? Okay, would you like a person? But how? With a bad temper. So which will be the phrase? With a bad temper. Now this is exercise number 3. Complete the sentences using the phrases given in the boxes. So you can see here at the top there are some phrases which are given in the boxes. With jewels, for the fox to come near, by the cruel hunter, through the door, here and there, next week, at 8 o'clock, very greedily. So now what you have to do? One box. You have to choose the correct phrase from the box and complete the incomplete sentence. First of all, the first one. The tiger waited. The tiger waited for what? So, which will be the answer? Come on, boys. Students, come on, tell me. The tiger waited for the fox to come near. So, this will be number 1. For the fox to come near. So, you will write here. The tiger waited for the fox to come near. Okay, now let's see the second one. The child crawled out through the door. See this one. Through the door. The child crawled out through the door. So you will write there, through the door. Number 3. The train arrived. When it arrived? At 8 o'clock. Number 3 will be, the train arrived at 8 o'clock. Next is, the poor man ate the food. But how he ate the food? Fast he ate. Come on, see the boxes. The poor man ate the food very greedily. Number 4 is here. Very greedily. Number 5. The king's crown was studded with what? With jewels or jewels. The king's crown was studded with jewels. So this will be number 5. Next. The bird was shot. Who shot the bird? The bird was shot by the cruel hunter. So number 6 will be by the cruel hunter. So the bird was shot by the cruel hunter. The pages were scattered here and there. Number 7, here it is. The pages were scattered here and there. And the last one, we shall go for a picnic. When? Next week. We shall go for a picnic next week. I hope you understood the difference between a sentence and a phrase, and we have solved all the 3 exercises. Exercise 1, 2 and 3. Thank you so much.